यह कलिकाल मनुष्य की बल बुद्धि का नाश करने वाला. Like in this Kali Yuga, the people's intelligence is actually destroyed. Like we saw it in auto with Srimad Dandi Maharaj yesterday. And then person next to Maharaj was chewing gutka. Gutka is a tobacco preparation. So Maharaj told him that this is a Muslim person, Muhammad his name was. So Maharaj told him that this is destroying your heart. Maharaj told in Hindi that is burning your heart. Do you know that? Obviously, Maharaj from South India, so Hindi is difficult to understand sometimes for these people. So I explained to him that this particular gutka preparation we are taking has some acid in it, chemicals. And I heard that they crush a lizard which is found in Indian homes. And the juice of this lizard, home lizard, domestic lizard, is also put in that for because it is intoxicating. So anyway, it is leading to cancer. And Maharaj was very much right, but he couldn't understand. Then another Hindu person was there, and Maharaj also told him. We got down from the auto, and right on the street, Maharaj showed him that how mobile radiation is harming him, and how the cow dung chip, or presence of even 1 gram of cow dung on his body, can counteract that radiation, and that is very wonderful. But people don't understand that this gutka or this intoxication or liquor, tea, coffee, or this refined oil is destroying them. People are so much addicted to them. इस कलिकाल रूप दुस्साध्य समुद्र को पार पार पाना बड़ा ही कठिन है. So this, especially in Kali Yuga, the unearths people have, unwanted habits they have. It is very difficult to cross them. जिस प्रकार समुद्र को पार करने के इच्छुक लोगों को कर्णधार की आवश्यकता होती है, उसी प्रकार इस कलिकाल रूप समुद्र से पार जाने की इच्छुक हम लोगों के लिए कर्णधार के रूप में विधाता ने आपको भेजा है. If you want to cross the ocean, then you need a good captain. Like we were studying English in 11th, 12th standard. I think we had English subject, and there was one poem, "Oh Captain, My Captain." It was called, I don't know what it's called in English, elegy or something. In something like some sorrowful ending. "Oh Captain, My Captain." I remember that. So Gurudev is the captain of our boat. Hari Name Nauka Khani Shri Guru Kandari Sankirtan ke royala dubahu pasari. This I remember in Mathura Matsula, Gurudev was giving class, and he told me to translate Mujibut. Because other translators may not be there. So he was telling a verse, Nurdeha Matyam Sulabham Sudurlabham Labham Sukalpam Gurukarna Dharam. That this human body is nothing but a boat to cross the ocean of birth and death. Gurukarna Dharam. That verse says that Gurudev is like a captain of the helmsman of the boat, captain of our boat. So favorable wind is blowing. Hare Krishna Mantra Kirtan is a favorable wind. Mahaprabhu has brought this boat. Mahaprabhu has mercifully bestowed upon us this boat of human form of life. And like last class I told that cows are very, very important. Cow dung is pure. The stool or dung of even a learned Brahmana is not considered pure. But still cow is suffering from karma. Once I told Srimad Dandi Maharaj that cow killing is increasing. Then he told me one thing, and I really agreed with him, that he said that these cows who are taken for slaughter, he said actually their soul is taken away by Krishna before. And those who have killed cows in the past, like Muslims, they sometimes butcher. So they are put in those bodies and they have to go to the slaughter. Something like he was telling. Means, and I agree actually, those who have killed the cows in past life, they will have to have the same experience. So, despite receiving this human form of life, many people don't accept a spiritual master and don't worship Sri Krishna. Huh? So if you don't accept a spiritual master and don't chant the names of Krishna, how will we cross this ocean of birth and death? So, seeing Shaunak and 88,000 sages suffering and having very serious questions about the goal of life and aim and object of life, um, then what Bhagavan did? Mercifully, he sent Suta Goswami. When weeping and crying, "Oh Lord, how will how will I cross this ocean of suffering? Who will deliver me?" Literally, I was in America, I was in Canada. I used to cry before the beauty of Swami Maharaj. I used to tell that you have disappeared from this world and you are an exalted spiritual master, but I did not receive your shelter. But now who will deliver me? Will you send someone like you to deliver me? I didn't even know what to ask you, but I was crying from core of my heart. Swami Maharaj. Then Srila Gurudev came. And when I looked at the picture of Gurudev, I realized this is the personality who can take me across the ocean of birth and death. I was very much sure because he spoke with authority. He never spoke that you should chant Hare Krishna, you should follow Ekadashi, you should read Bhagavatam. No, he was not like that. His lecture said, don't engage in nonsense. Chant no less than 1 lakh. Don't talk when you chant. Read Bhagavatam every day. He was assertive. He was assertive and he was ordering. Literally, he was ordering. He had that authority. He was full of authority. He was because he himself practiced what he was preaching. He was completely practicing what he's preaching. So when he spoke, it like Krishna spoke to us, an authority spoke to us. Understand? That's why it was such firm lectures, such strong lectures, such strong message. Uh, when we heard it, it was very assuring that this personality can take us across. Then he used to tell us very clearly that I am not going to fall. I'm not going to fall down. I'm not going to get married. No woman can entice me. Never and never and never. Hmm. Because um, he was fixed in Krishna conception. So there was no question of fall down. Uh, he said, I can never and never fall down. He used to hide the identity. He said that I am Madhyamadhikari, I am not Uttamadhikari, I am just like you. But he was trying to hide his identity. But anyways, he always told us that I am not going to fall. If you have faith in me, you can take initiation from me. I guarantee you, I will not fall down. So, it is important to take shelter of such a spiritual master like Sutta Goswami or Srila Gurudeva, like Sripad Dandi Maharaj, that they are infallible. Means they cannot be enticed by any allurement. Like Sripad Dandi Maharaj was telling that three allurements. Today's class also was mentioning that Kanak, Kami and Pratishtha. The allurement of wealth and woman, and these allurements also can be controlled. That one may can give up association with opposite sex or regard every member of opposite sex as one's brother and sister, and one can give up the attachment for even wealth, but very difficult to give up the attachment for name, fame, admiration, and prestige. But like Gurudev, Sripad, Bhakti-Vedanta, Srila Bhakti-Vedanta Vikram Goswami Maharaj, like Sripad Anirudh Prabhuji, Sripad Dandi Maharaj, they never want to be famous. They're always very humble. They are completely not interested in these three vices. Uh, these three tigresses. What are these tigresses? Attachment for wealth, attachment for members of opposite sex, and also attachment for the name, fame, adoration, and prestige. So such Guru Krishna will arrange for us. Don't worry. If you are sincere, Krishna will send you a teacher. And if you are not sincere, Krishna will send you a cheater. And they will cheat you. They will cheat you. And they will cheat you very badly. They will take away all your wealth and try to exploit you also. And YouTube, you can watch so many videos of exploitation like that. Disciples are getting left, right, and center. They are exploited by their gurus for material things and so many things. So such gurus are not really gurus. They are actually gurus, bulls or cows. Subruhi Yogeshware Krishne Brahmane Dharma Varmani Swam Kashtam Adhuno Pete Dharma Ka Sharanam Gata. हे सूची श्री कृष्ण कवच के समान धर्म के रक्षक ब्राह्मणों के पालक और योगेश्वर द्वारा वंदित है. What is कवच? Now Shaunak Rishi is telling this shloka to Suta Goswami that Sri Krishna is the protector of the religion like an armor. For example, when you are going to fight in the battlefield, you wear an armor. Generally, an armor is made with some metal, or armor is made with the back of. In India, when they used to have a sword fight, they used to make one shield. That shield was made from the back of a tortoise. Tortoise, actually, shell is so strong, it can bear the impact of samurai sword. So, anyways, Krishna is the armor actually of the religion. He's the protector of religion. He is Brahmano ke palak. Now, Krishna really loves Brahmanas. Actually, we should never disrespect Brahmanas. Especially Srila Gurudev told us that always respect Brahmanas. Krishna is Namo Brahmanya Deva. He regards Brahmanas as worshipable. Like Sripad Dandi Maharaj was telling today that Sudama went to Krishna for not for asking wealth, but his wife insisted that every day is literally Ekadashi for us. Means every day we are fasting. Children cannot bear the hunger. Your friend, classmate in Sandipani Muni's Gurukul, Sri Krishna, is rich. Why don't you go and get something from you? Sudama said, I will not beg, but I will go and see my friend. So she begged some chipped rice from some houses. And the chipped rice also not very high quality. And she gave it to Krishna. She gave it to Sudama. Sudama carried that in a small tattered cloth. He didn't even have good cloth to wrap it up. He wrapped it in some old cloth. And he went to Krishna, and Krishna ate one palmful of that chipped rice. He was going to eat another palmful of chipped rice, but Rukmini stopped him. Then Rukmini told that if he eat another palmful of chipped rice, then we'll have to be made servant of Sudama. By eating one palmful of chipped rice, we have given him the wealth of the whole world. And literally, Krishna gave him 16,108 gold palaces. He made him young also. His wife also became young. He was given 16,108 maid servants. He was given huge elephants as gift. Yamaraj, who writes the destiny of persons, was actually very much perturbed. He said that I see that the destiny of Yamaraj, the records of Yamaraj had noted that Sudama must be very, very poor for 7 lifetimes. He is 7 lifetimes he must be born poor person, not enough to eat or wear clothes. But Krishna has kind of overridden the sentence of Yamaraj or prophecy of Yamaraj. And Krishna has rectified that prophecy and he has made Sudama super rich. So Yamaraj wanted to resign from his job. He said, Krishna is transgressing my order. I have written that Sudama must be born poor for 7 lifetimes. His karma is like that. And Krishna is making him super rich in just 1 lifetime. How this is possible? And not at not only Krishna made him rich, he made him richer than Kuvera, the treasurer of demigods. So, my brother, actually, my elder brother, he's actually my previous ashrama. He, in his house, sometimes ago, he says, Kubera Yantra, yes, Kubera Yantra. One particular way to worship Kubera. He worships Kubera. Many people in India worship Kubera. Kubera is a treasurer of demigods. He is a half brother of Ravan. In fact, Lanka belonged to Kubera, and Ravan snatched away Lanka from Kubera. So Kubera's father and Ravan's father are one and the same, but their mothers are different. So Kubera is considered the head of Yakshas, and he lives in Alkapuri, that is Golden City, and he had two sons, Nalakubar and Manipuri, who were chastised by Narad Muni. But Krishna is so powerful that he made Sudama, who was destined to be poor for 7 lifetimes, richer than Kubera. Everyone was stunned. So Krishna is so kind to the Brahmanas like Sudama. And another story comes in Braj, that how one Brahman was trying to be rich. And he came to Krishna and told, give me something very precious. Krishna pondered what I should give to this Brahman. And then he said, most precious possession I have is Radharani. He said, I am offering Radharani to you. Let she be your daughter, like your daughter. Now that Brahman wanted some wealth so he can marry off his unmarried daughters. Because in India, there is marrying a daughter is very difficult. Because you have to offer a significant amount of dowry to get daughter married. Kanya is donated by the father to the groom, but along with the daughter, you have to donate so many things to the bridegroom. So he was worried, how will I marry my daughters? So Krishna offered his most cherished and treasured possession, Radharani, to that Brahman. But Brahman actually began to slap his forehead. He said, alas, alas, I already have 1 or 2 daughters to marry. I cannot marry them off. Now Krishna is giving me one more daughter. How will I get her married? So then Radharani said to Krishna that the Brahman is not happy by this charity. We should give him another option, that I will sit in the scale of the balance and put the same amount of gold as my weight and donate that gold to this Brahman. And Krishna did the same, and he donated the gold equivalent of Radharani's weight. And that Brahman was satisfied. But the Brahmans received much lesser charity. Because if you had accepted Radharani in charity, then Ananta Koti Vishnu Loka Namra Padma Jarchite, and even Lakshmi Rangri Kamalasa Nakhanchalasya. Lakshmi is also not able to match the beauty and wealth coming from the toenail of Radharani. So billions and billions of Lakshmis in billions and billions of Vaikuntha planets combined together are not equivalent to even the ray emanating from the toenail of Radharani. That Radharani was rejected by this Brahman, and instead he accepted the gold equivalent of her weight. So it was really, really incorrect decision by the Brahman. But Krishna really loves Brahman. And Krishna is worshipped by the best of the mystics. Like Sanak, Sanandan, Sanatan, Sanat, they are Yogeshwar. Also Navayogendras. So श्री कृष्ण के द्वारा अपनी नित्य धाम में गमन अर्थात अंतर्धान रूप अप्रकट लीला में प्रवेश करने पर सनातन धर्म ने किसकी शरण ली? Sri Krishna entered into his eternal pastimes. Krishna disappeared from this world. His disappearance is not like our death. He is like the sun rising on the eastern horizon and setting on the western horizon. The sun simply rises and sets on the horizon, both horizons. So like that, pure Vaishnavas and Krishna also, they simply appear in this world and they disappear from this world. They are no birth and they are no death. It is same with Krishna and also his eternal associates. Like Hanuman, one time Hanuman came to Lord Ramchandra, and then Lord Ramchandra told Hanuman that, Hanuman, You will have to stay in this world. You cannot come with me to spiritual sky, Saket Dham. Because we want someone to preach the glories of Ram Nam, Ram Bhakti in this material world. So we are going to keep you in this material world, in this Brahmanda. Hanuman said, how will I live without you? But anyways, finally Hanuman said, oh Lord, if you really want to keep me in this world, give me one benediction. The Lord said, what benediction you want? He said, wherever Ram Katha is going on, I should be able to attend that Ram Katha and hear that Ram Katha. Now, Ram was thinking that that's a very big benediction. He said, oh Lord, give this benediction to Hanuman. He's very dear to me. He's like my son. He's like my son. Oh. So please give that benediction to Hanuman. But Ram told Sita that, how can I give this benediction to Hanuman? You don't know what Hanuman is asking. Actually, Hanuman is asking billions and billions of bodies. Because Harikatha may go on in, say, America, India, Europe, China, South Africa, Luxembourg, and wherever it is, Belgium, and wherever it is. And if anyone is speaking Harikatha there, Ram Katha, Hanuman will have to go and attend that. Even in Brahmaloka, Tapoloka, Janaloka, Maharloka, Tal, Atal, Vital, Talatal, Rasatal, Prahlad is speaking Ram Katha, or Brahmaji is speaking Ram Katha, or Four Kumars is speaking Ram Katha, or Indra is speaking Ram Katha, or Narad Tumburu, they are speaking Ram Katha, Hanuman has to be there. Means he wants the ability to multiply millions of times and attend Harikatha. You don't know what Hanuman is asking. But Sita said, please give him that benediction. So Ram gave that benediction to Hanuman. Now Hanuman, wherever Ram Katha is going on in the world, he is the first one to come and the last one to go. He's always there where Ram Katha is going. And that is how he is so much absorbed in Ram Katha. And we should also have that humility. Many times what happens that if new speaker is speaking Harikatha or Bhagavad Katha, we say, no, he's a junior one than me. Why should I hear Harikatha? But can anyone know Ram Katha better than Hanuman? But even a very recent person, even very young boy, 15 or 20-year-old boy, who's much junior to Hanuman, Hanuman is Amar, he's immortal. So, still Hanuman has the humility, he will go and sit down there and hear the Ram Katha. You should be like Hanuman. You may know all the Harikatha, the new person is going to speak. Still you should listen. I know my Gurudev also. Then he should tell me sometimes, oh, Srimad Maharaj, stand up and speak something about this stuff. Sripad Dandi Maharaj, you speak and come. Sripad Vaikhanas Maharaj, you speak and stand up and speak. Sripad Padmanabh Maharaj, you stand up and speak. Sripad Nemi Maharaj, Sripad Ashram Maharaj, stand up and speak. And Sripad Avadut Maharaj, oh, stand up and speak. And they used to speak. And Gurudev used to listen. Sripad Sajjan Maharaj, stand up and speak about this. Sripad Shoti Maharaj, stand up and speak. And then Shamarani Didi, stand up and speak. Uma Didi, stand up and speak. Savita Didi, stand up and speak. And he used to listen very attentively what they are saying. And he used to correct them also. He correct us also if we made any mistake. And if he spoke something correct, then he used to clap also. So Gurudev had that humility. Although much junior disciples, like disciples, but he was so interested in hearing Harikatha even from their mouths. He never used to think that I know everything, so I should not listen from my disciples. Rather, he was engaging us in speaking Harikatha and purifying us by giving us this opportunity. And he used to relish. Like, you know English alphabets. We know apple, bat, cat, and water. But a child is speaking water, milk, then we appreciate that small child. Like today, in temple opening, one small girl was there. Her name was Sudevi Devi. Now I used to go to her father's house, and father was very. She was a small girl. Her name was Sia. Sia means Sita is correct for me Sia. In Uttar Pradesh they call Sia Ram, not Sita Ram. Sia Ram. So her mother and father used to call her Sia, 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 like this. A small girl. Now she has really grown up, like a 15-year-old, 16-year-old. Her father told me, my friend, today my daughter also would like to sing. So I told one brahmachari, give a chance also. So she and another friend, so they both sang, our sister, they sang, both and Maharaj disciples. So I really, I said, oh, the small girls I have seen from childhood, now they are singing, very good singers. So we appreciate that. We appreciate that. So it is very nice when someone is singing some slokas, like Shripad Dandi Maharaj. Once he was giving class on Prahlad's character. So after completing that book on Prahlad Maharaj, Shripad Dandi Maharaj told his disciples, speak something about Prahlad Maharaj. Then Shivananda Prabhu and Balram Prabhu and all the disciples, small boys also, Vivek Prabhu, they all spoke. We appreciated that. It is very nice to hear from disciples, Harikatha. So this ends the it is Srimad Bhagavate. So when Krishna disappeared from this world, whose shelter did Dharma take place? Sanatan Dharma. So where is Sanatan Dharma? So next chapter it will be explained that the Sanatan Dharma took shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam. This Srimad Bhagavatam is the embodiment of Sanatan Dharma. It is Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapurana. This Srimad Bhagavatam is called Mahapurana, Great Purana. Brahma Sutra Bhashya. Brahma Sutra Bhashya means the Srimad Bhagavatam is the commentary on Vedanta Sutra or Brahma Sutra. Parama Hamsyam Samhita. Samhita means Samyak Rupena Hitam Vitanoti iti Samhita, which will bestow complete auspiciousness on the living entity. That's the Samhita. And this is Paramahamsa Samhita. Topmost liberated souls also study this book. Vayasikya. Vayasikya means Srila Shukdev Goswami, the son of Vyasadeva, he spoke this. Prathamaskanda, the first canto. Naimishoyopakhyane. Naimishoyopakhyane. This was spoken in Naimisharanya, the forest called Naimisharanya. Rishi Prashna Nam Prathamoddhaya. The first chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto is called Rishi Prashna. The question asked by the sages. Now it is a very great golden moment in life that I am sitting only 2 hours from Naimisharanya. I am sitting in the physical proximity of Naimisharanya and I am speaking Bhagavatam. I am reading Srila Gurudev Bhagavatam. So today is the golden day, golden letter day in the history of Gaudiya Math. Because today a new Gaudiya Math was inaugurated here. Fortunately, one Pujari also came from Orissa. He can cook also. Shripad Dandi Maharaj disciple. So he's one-man army now. Ajay Prabhu. He will cook and make offering also and do some artis. Thakurji only 2 feet height, not very big Thakurji. So dressing is also easy. And some devotees will join, some Matas will also come. It's a very prosperous area and business area, business district. Fundraising should not be a problem. Funds will come because Krishna is not a poor man. Krishna is not a bankrupt party. So Krishna is certainly the all opulent. Aishwarya Samagrasya. So there will be no shortcoming. Srila Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada used to say that don't be afraid of preaching. Don't give up preaching because of financial worries. He used to say that if there is any shortage of money for preaching purposes, I'll bring 1 brick from Vaikuntha and we'll sell that brick, and that 1 brick we can purchase all the wealth in the Brahmanda, all the gold, all the diamonds in the world will be able to purchase with 1 brick from Vaikuntha. So there will be never shortage of money for preaching the message of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Krishna. Because it is the prophecy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Prithvite Achat Nagradi Grama, Sarvatra Prachara Haige Moralam. In every town and village, my name will be preached. So the second chapter will begin that later next time, which talks about relationship. What is the relationship with Bhagwan? What is the means of attaining perfection? The means of attaining perfection is the devotional service of Sri Krishna. And what is the goal of our life? The goal of life is Krishna Prem. So we'll discuss possibly tomorrow. If I come back from Ayodhya tomorrow on time, we can have a 6 o'clock class. Sripad Dandi Maharaj is flying to Bangalore tomorrow. And I will, tomorrow night, 11 o'clock, I have a train to Madhya Pradesh. We're going to the bank of Narmada River. And I will enter Maharashtra, west from Maharashtra. And then slowly reaching Mumbai, I will return to Tirupati. So I'll be traveling. I'll be in travel tomorrow onwards. So tomorrow I hope I'll be able to make the 6 o'clock. I will know it's I'll let Mr. Ali know. Hare Shakal Budasha Krupa Sindhuvesha Paritanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namaha. Dandavat. Anyone has any comments or questions, please let me know.
Thank you, Krishna Maharaj. Dandavat Prabhu. Thank you so much. Sorry, Maharaj. Srimad Bhagavatam, maybe we will start from tomorrow, please.
Tomorrow will be first canto, second chapter. First canto, second chapter. There will be discussion between Suta Goswami. So 1.1.2. 1.2, you say 1.2. First canto, second chapter. First verse, 1.2.